I need to tell you about what's happening in America, if not anything else, for a snapshot in history. And I want to tell you that story in the story of two judges. Well, a judge and a justice of the peace. The first person I want to tell you about is Judge Hannah Duggan. Judge Duggan was one of the first judges arrested by the Trump administration. What was her crime? Her crime was allegedly obstructing justice. Judge Hannah Duggan in Milwaukee was charged with felony obstruction of justice when she allowed someone before her court, who was an undocumented immigrant, to leave through an alternate doorway. Ultimately, that individual was still detained. In April of 2025, Judge Duggan was arrested for felony obstruction of federal proceedings and for misdemeanor concealment of a person from arrest. Judge Duggan has been found guilty of obstruction. She has been found not guilty of misdemeanor concealment. Now, Michelle Fiore, a justice of the peace. And if you're not familiar, justices of the peace handle sort of first-level offenses and civil cases. And in Nevada, as is the case with Michelle Fiore, you do not need to be a lawyer to serve as a justice of the peace. You need only to have a high school diploma and the ability to pass a competency test. After failing to win an election, Michelle Fiore was actually seated into a position as Justice of the Peace in Nye County. Michelle Fiore raised tens of thousands of dollars to build a memorial for a police officer that no one asked for, including the family of that officer, and then she used some of those funds to buy things for herself, like cosmetic surgery, to pay for her daughter's wedding, and things like rent. Michelle Fiore was found guilty of 6 counts of wire fraud. The governor of Nevada testified against Michelle Fiore because he was a victim of her crime. She was almost certain to head to prison, but before her sentencing, she was pardoned by the president, which also meant she was not responsible to pay back the victims of her crime, including the governor of Nevada. She still holds her official title as Justice of the Peace and is appealing to go back to the bench and to run for re-election. It is December 18th, 2025. And this is a tale of two judges in the United States of America and what actually matters at this time.